Fucking Josh, always late. Why are you always late?
Stop. Put your mouth.
Why?
Welcome to Uber Tales. Don't shoot the driver.
Unless he's late.
Unless it's Brad.
Unless
In
he's
the
late.
fucking toe.
Toe. The big toe or
Well,
the
they
little
would
toe?
shoot you, but
The
you're
big one,
always
so he
late.
loses balance.
We know we can't shoot Josh because he just never shows
Exactly.
That's right, I'm looking there.
up. He's that's a superpower. Disappeared.
Exactly. Not even showing.
Right, ladies, and we need to call our peeps something. Our listeners, the Uber
Road Warriors.
Road Warriors.
Road Warriors.
Yeah, but they're listeners.
Yeah, they're not the Warriors.
They're just the crazy shooters out there. Ooh, that might not be good.
Bobby,
All you shooters. maybe that's not good. Maybe there's something better than that.
Maybe.
maybe not.
We'll figure it out.
Come on, we'll figure. Okay, so you're saying move on? Is that what you're saying, Brad?
More or less, yes.
What do you mean?
Oh.
If you have suggestions, we would love to hear them.
Are you talking about the drivers or the passengers?
I'm talking about listeners of the show. I could care less about both of those other two things you said. I'm talking about people that listen to this crazy show. They could be never. I listen to the show and I've never been in an Uber. So
You've never been in an Uber?
yeah, correct. That is correct.
Fucking weird, isn't he?
What?
That's Bobby's power.
We need to change that. Why don't you give him a ride, bro?
Oh,
I do all the time.
He gives me
But
a
I just
ride
don't
all the
charge
time.
him.
Next time,
I
charge.
don't use.
Well, right.
I don't use the app for Brad to drive me.
When we're going to lunch, yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
You got to sit in the back.
yeah. Get the whole experience
Right.
and puke on his floor.
No, I've never had puke in the car, so don't jinx me on that.
Hey,
Only
we
on
got
the
we got to pee
outside.
on his seat.
Yeah,
Only pee on your seat. That'll make you feel better if I pee on your
We
seat.
did actually have a woman like spill her drink in my car, and she didn't even say anything. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Yeah.
All right, well, as you can see, we have a guest on the show today. We have Ryan here on the show, gonna Uber
What's
us a
up,
tale.
Ryan?
What's up?
He's gonna tell us a tale of craziness and dark night No, dark night.
I don't know. I don't know this story.
I don't know the story
So,
either.
yeah, so you guys, none of you guys, I've heard a little bit, but
I'm
you
completely
guys are in the dark. Ryan, so usually we just jump right into you telling the story. We're just going to jump into it and get right into that world, that fateful night. Was the night.
Was it a night or a day?
It was a night.
Okay.
It's I worked the night shift.
Okay.
Working on the night shift, baby. Okay.
I was thinking night train, but
Night train.
No,
Night
we're
train's
like
something else.
night
Right.
moves.
That's
Night
Night train. That's booze, isn't it?
No,
Night train's booze, isn't it?
night moves. Working on the night moves.
Oh,
is
you're
much
talking
better.
trains. Okay. Anyway,
train.
in automobiles. So it's what time of night?
Yeah, so I usually clocked in downtown Salt Lake City at around 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And I would sit at.
So not his 3 a.m. Joshua likes 3 a.m.
Oh, you're
That's
the
his-
graveyard.
yeah, he's the fucking weirdo.
Super. Oh man,
It's all that's where we get most of the crazy stories.
man.
Yeah.
I had
It's late after that.
hats off to that time.
Yeah, nothing good happens at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I always knew this.
I know.
Me included.
So it's what time is it around this time?
I'm gonna say around 11 o'clock. People are hitting the bar scenes more after the clubs.
Yeah.
So downtown Salt Lake City at the time, there was a Carl's Jr. Now it's something whole new
it's
development.
it's the high rise.
Yeah, so it was like what the
I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that.
it scared me. What are you doing? He's trying to throw me a little bit.
There's no longer a Carl's Jr. there. I just thought that.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Whatever. Gives a shit.
All right. I am the host of the show, but also the one that loves to take us down the wrong path. So anyway,
Yeah, don't let Bobby throw you.
Let's pay attention.
Let's hear it. Rob.
Once in another lifetime, I was the person that wrangled this man. Right here.
Yes.
But anyway,
No longer.
no. Yeah. Anyways, Carl's Jr. was the main like hub place where all the Ubers live, hang out, so and wait for our rides.
You just hung out at the Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
drinking
so-
coffee and
Yeah.
eating burgers.
then cops were always at that place. Like that downtown Carl's Jr. was sketchy as crap.
I remember that. Yeah,
Remember, there's
Yep.
cops eating there. They're always there too.
they were.
That keeps it from being a little sketchy, unless the cops were sketchy too.
They
Right.
kind of.
You never know.
Beating on people. Get the hell out of my Carl's Jr., you mother. Okay. So there you are, hanging out, waiting for the call, waiting for the swipe, waiting for the
Waiting for a swipe.
instant.
So yeah, I'm gonna say it was 10:30 actually. Now that I think about it. So just to preface this story, I developed a phobia of freeways.
Oh, that's perfect for an Uber driver. That's
It
a
is.
great
I mean, you're like,
phobia to get over.
yeah. So I would do everything in my. I'd only accept jobs that were local or quick jobs or here or there, right? And so
Okay.
I would never do long journeys. I would talk to some guys or ladies that would drive like to like Vegas, and I was like, "What, are you crazy?"
Would you ever get like how do you do that? Because like, would you just like decline it or what?
Yeah, I would decline it, and that probably back in the day didn't go. I didn't get too bad at dings on the
Okay.
app,
Mm-hmm.
so
Gotcha.
it didn't kill me too bad. I got tips and stuff still. So.
Cool.
Yeah, so around 10:30, was to go up to Sugar House, and
From downtown.
yeah, from
Which is
downtown.
not a lot of highway driving. But
Yeah,
there
so
is a highway there.
But you have to go this slow up the hill because it was way up on top
A lot
of
of hills.
Okay.
Sugar House, almost by the college.
So what happens? You drive, you get the ding, and you go to pick them up. Where are you picking them up at?
Suburb of Sugar House.
Oh, that's where you're picking them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're picking them up there, and they're wanting to go downtown.
Yeah, they want to go
to
back
party.
to the club.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. So you go to a house.
Yeah. So this is where it gets kind of weird.
Oh,
So-
this is like the beginning, and it's
Yeah.
already kind of weird. That's perfect.
Yeah. So when I get to the address, I sat there for a good 10 minutes, and I was like, well, what am I? And I could see them in the house,
Partying.
and they were this loud ass music's coming, but I'm not much. I'm sorry, but I'm not a rapper by any means. I don't like
Sure you
rap, but it was some loud ass gangster rap going on.
Gangster rap.
I mean, you know what I mean?
That West Coast rap.
And you know, I'm just this normal little, well, I'm a big guy, but
This tiny little
I'm a-
300-pound fella.
yeah, I'm a big guy.
250.
Damn,
Bobby.
Come on, Bobby.
Just throwing it. That's not.
Over the button.
At the time, I was 450, so
Oh, wow.
You've come a long way
I
since
lost
then.
like
Okay.
almost 200 pounds. So yeah, so I'm waiting, and I'm like, what? So I was about to decline, like,
Yeah, just cancel it.
like forget you guys.
10 minutes. Yeah.
That's
so-
more than enough time.
Yeah.
So just as I'm about to do that, this big black guy opens my door and says, "You mother." I don't swear, guys. I'm sorry. You guys can fill it in for me. You mother.
You mother trucker.
Really? You guys are now not going to curse?
Yeah.
Really?
I have no problem, but it's not my story to tell. So.
He was
gave you
asking
free
you
reign.
to
Person to your left.
here you go, trucker. That's what
Mother
the
trucker.
people was. Anyway, all right. So he
I'm like,
opens the door and starts screaming at you.
Yeah.
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 So I'm like, whoa, what's up? He's like, just give us a minute. We're waiting for someone. So he shuts the door, and so I wait for another 10 minutes while they're partying.
So he knew you were going to leave? How did he? Boy, that was magic.
Maybe, I don't know.
Wait, so
Just
20
about.
minutes altogether?
Yeah, I just sat there,
Jesus Christ.
like, waiting for these guys. And finally, 3 big black guys get in my back. And as soon as they
Get on your back.
in the back seat.
Oh, they get in the back seat. Okay, that's better.
That's a
than
different
being-
story, bro.
Yeah, that's going on. That's after hours. That's the 3 p.m. time. 3 a.m.
How did that night?
Yeah. Brad knows the pricing.
So give us. So what do they look like? I mean, okay, they're African American. They're
Yeah,
they're
big guys.
tall, big, giant, muscular, skinny. You know, they look like Snoop Dogg or they look like The Rock. I mean, which? You know,
Nah, they're just bigger guys. There was a skinnier one. He looked like Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
that's
right.
dreads.
Yeah, there were some, and they were smoking some weed. I could tell that.
You could smell it.
You
Yeah.
could smell the weed.
Were they smoking in your car?
No,
Or they just smelled like it when they got in?
and alcohol all over the place.
Okay.
all over the place.
Budweiser, baby.
Budweiser, baby. 40s. It's 40s, dude.
Oh, Budweiser 40s?
No, not Budweiser. You're drinking a 40, dude.
Oh.
Anyway.
Get
A
my
bunch of
education.
40. Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
so
there's
we're-
three.
Yeah,
Three dudes.
Yeah.
It's three dudes.
And,
How, what kind of clothing?
they wore the normal, like,
Well, normal.
gonna
That doesn't mean
beat you up gangster people.
Well, do they have jeans on? Do they have a really nice shirt? Do they have a
Bobby and his
cap
details.
Well,
on?
no, it's fair because they could be dressed up like they're going to go to a club, right?
Like, did they
button
look
downs
good?
and look
Did
like
they have
good.
a button-up shirt?
Yeah, I mean, as gangsters go, they're pretty pimping.
They were pimping.
Yeah.
So they had some gold chains on. What are you saying?
This was like 5-7 years ago. Man.
Oh my! You're not supposed to say that on the show. You're not supposed to say how long
You
ago.
can bleep it out.
Oh, no.
No, he's
Well,
telling us the story.
Yeah. So yeah.
story's a story, doesn't it?
Story's a story.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. That's right. That's right. But you need to put in your head and remember. Okay.
They were
So-
wearing black pants and black shirts with chains.
Are you sure they were African American? Maybe
Yes,
just
they were
had
totally
clothing.
black.
Oh, okay.
They were
All right.
as the Dark Knight Rises.
So-
And they're two really big guys and one really skinny dude,
yeah,
and they get into the vehicle.
So did they all like cram into the back seat,
Yeah.
or
I'm curious.
Did anybody
Yeah.
get in the front?
I had a little car, so yeah, they all crammed.
right in the back?
All three are in the back, and it's a little car, so they're tight in there because they're
Yeah.
big fellas.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would have liked
They're
to
like
seen
as
that.
big as you guys.
Oh, there we go. They're as big,
Okay.
and you're pointing at Brad.
Put your
and
chest down.
What? I'm not doing anything. I'm
I
not
saw
that.
I'm literally
Put
trying
your
to lean
chest down.
It's as big
Yeah,
as you guys. You're like, hey.
Monkey. Yeah.
Drive, you son of a filthy fowl. No.
I don't know about you guys when you're driving, but do you feel like you're like just this ominous person in their conversations, like an ABC conversation? You're just over there, the driver dude.
Yeah.
No.
Do you ever feel that way?
Yeah.
No.
I have.
Brad.
I interact with my people.
No, I've had sketchy people because late night. I've had people get in and they're they were like talking, whispering even, and I'm like, oh, this is what the fuck are they doing? Why are they talking so low? Because I've got music playing and everything. It's not like I can hear every word, or they're speaking in Spanish and they're like whispering, even though I've already made it known like I don't speak Spanish. So it's like, why are you whispering?
Really?
What the fuck is being said back there?
The second they walk in,
I know that
just so
feeling.
you know, fellas, I don't speak Spanish. Just so you can say whatever the hell
No.
you want, because I don't understand you.
No, because I look Spanish. I look,
So-
I kind of
so
look
you-
Mexican. They get in, they say like Espanol,
Oh.
and I'll be like, I know Espanol,
No. See,
So,
no.
That's how it goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, no.
I don't know. Shut up, Bob.
Just shut up, Bobby. My hell.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, so Ryan,
They got in there kind of.
they get in the car and they're super happy and sweet and nice and say, "Hey, thanks for picking us up."
No, I got a bad vibe immediately. Like, I don't. Do you get that? Or you just
Yes.
like, I should. Boy, is there like a? Like, can we
Eject.
Eject. button?
Eject. Red flags.
I
Yeah.
fucked up button. That's how I feel about
Can
it.
we redo this with another people?
So you
Yeah.
you can't do that. They have gotten in the car.
Yeah.
They shut the door, and what happens?
Yeah, we went about a block, and I was like, bad feeling went to.
Oh, shit
whoops,
feeling?
Shit. What the hell am I gonna live? like,
How? What happened to make you think that?
well, the first block, they were talking like, I F this bitch, and she like, the whole conversation was basically conquesting white bitches. They're like, oh, those white bitches got the nice pussies, and right. And I was like,
So you're just la la la.
I hear nothing.
Turn on the music for you.
So how's the weather?
Yeah.
and yeah, so for the
So
next-
so how's the conquest, gentlemen? Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I know exactly how you feel. Man. Excuse me. So you do your best to just ignore and let them have their conversation.
Yeah, the whole time I'm like,
You didn't say anything.
No,
like,
I did
gentlemen,
not.
could you please? That's
that would
could
be.
you calm that down, please?
that
'Cause
would, no, I was.
I don't need
I
you.
was. I did not say a word.
You didn't say.
You know that would go over like a fart in church if Ryan didn't say that.
Gentlemen, can you stop talking about the white girls, please? I don't need to hear that.
Yeah. So pretty much the conversation we were gonna go on to since I got this freeway phobia, I was just gonna go away the way I came up to the place,
Okay.
right? And so
Makes sense.
I came down to go on State Street.
Road.
I came down to go on State Street and just take State Street to their destination,
Okay.
clear downtown, rather than going on the freeway 215 and then I-15 and then off on 6th.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right. So I just got off at 250. I just got down the road to go to the State Street. And this whole time, the one gentleman, he was just super excited how many white hoes he was going to pick up.
Okay.
Okay.
He's like, I got at least 2. And if we get a threesome tonight, I'm so happy or something. Like, are you in? Like, they were like, yeah, let's do it. You know, this gangbang and all this shit. I was like, what is going on, man?
Do you think they were just trying to get your goat?
No.
They
were
could
saying
care
that.
less that you were there.
Yeah.
They could care
That's what I was saying.
Ryan's
like,
just the transporter.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
You are just the machine. And you did something wrong.
So I get onto State Street and they lost their shit. They just lost it. They were like, motherfucker, you know, going out.
At you.
Yeah.
Yelling at you because...
Yeah, they're like, we paid, we're your, and then it's thinking, you are our Uber driver. You're going to do what we tell you. And I was like, well, I go this way. I'm sorry. I'm taking State Street. No, you ain't, mother.
Yeah.
Mother sucker.
You doing that.
So,
Oh no.
fearing for my life,
You decided to get over your phobia at that time.
I said, it's time to man up and get on this freeway.
So here's my question to you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Do you drive on the freeway now?
No.
Well, you got over your fare, so why are you...
I did not. Well, that made it worse.
Yeah, he was under some terrible pressure.
So your hands were 10 and 2.
White knuckling it. Yeah. White knuckling that
So
steering wheel.
So you're like, okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will get on the highway.
I'm sorry. I'll get on the freeway.
I'm so
Just to let
sorry.
you know,
Please
you know,
forgive me.
And I was going 60.
Did you tell him that you had a fear
75.
of the highway?
I did not want to tell me.
So I'm definitely afraid of everything. I really think you're going to kill me. I will do
It might
whatever.
have made a bit of a difference if you did tell him that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I don't know where. I didn't know where to interject that conversation into the.
Between the hey
get on the
mother
freeway.
effer, you're going to go do this. In between that, you didn't know where to go.
Yeah, I just remember going 60, and they were still not happy with me. What the hell is your problem? Can't you drive? I was like, sorry, I'm gonna just get over. We'll get this done, man.
You said, I'm sorry. I'm going to get over. We're going to get this done.
Right? I'm sorry. I don't mean to divert the conversation.
You can dive.
Oh, let's do it.
I'm curious, right? How, what's the fastest you've gone, from a drive perspective? Because you don't go on the freeway. I mean, what speed is too much for you, on a normal street?
I can't go on highways.
Yeah.
And major main roads that are fast. But you get me on I-15 and I freak out.
Okay, but what speed?
50?
Is 40 too much for you? Is 30? I mean,
This is
what's
fascinating
your-
that this is an Uber driver we're talking to.
That's what I'm getting at.
This is great. This is like, what?
I think he was saying it's not. Maybe it's not the speed. Maybe it's more of where it's at.
All of the
Yeah,
cars shooting
thanks.
by you at 100 miles an
Yeah.
hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
'cause
it's not the speed?
I drove to Logan, when we got. Anyways, I can drive main. The fastest I go is probably 70.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's-
comfortable.
Okay. So it's just a funky thing.
So it's just
here
the other
you
cars on the
are.
road.
It's
Here you are on the highway, and
Yeah.
they're still screaming at you.
Yeah, they were pissed. They were.
They were pissed the whole time. After they got finished talking about conquests,
Yeah.
they've decided to be really pissed at you for not driving where they thought you would, or did you ignore what was on the app and went your own
Yeah, I
way?
went my own way.
Oh, and they were pissed about you ignoring the app way?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Okay.
wanted to go the quick way. And I was like, it's the same amount of time.
It was the same amount
At
of time?
10:30 at night, who's on State Street?
So
lots
it
of
wouldn't have
people.
cost them any more?
It wouldn't have cost them any more money.
Okay.
It was the
Okay,
same.
because I would think if it
Actually
cost them
going-
more money.
Actually, going around that probably added a mile to the dang thing.
Okay.
You know.
So they're pissed, and you're on the highway. What happens?
I just remember being super scared, and I thought that they were going to kill me, that they were packing heat, and I was going to die. So
Well, you can't. You got to explain that to us. So you're driving on the highway.
Yeah.
They're mad, saying things to you. Then what happens?
I think I blacked. You know, honestly, as we're bringing this up, I think I blacked out.
You were so scared.
Did you crash the car?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
You were so scared that you think you had trauma around it. You forgot everything.
I don't remember just.
Do you remember dropping them off?
Yes.
Did you think, okay, this is where they cap me? Is this where they take me out right here, right before they get out of the car?
They wanted me to drive a little up a ways from their bar, so I thought, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is it. You're toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. And so you just sat there waiting to get shot in the back. of the
The two guys are pretty kosher. It was the one dude that was kind of
the guy that looked like Snoop Dogg, right?
yeah, that guy.
It's always the small
That
skinny
son of a
one.
bitch.
Small skinny ones.
Yeah, they got out, but he still talked to me like, "Don't do that again, man." You piece of.
Oh, he was now cursing you out before he got out of the vehicle.
Yeah, we're not gonna tip you.
We're not going to tip you.
Don't ever do this again.
Don't ever drive again. If I ever see you mother effing on the road, if I freaking do this app and you show up, you are dead. You are dead.
Jesus.
You are dead to me now. But if I see you again, that will be it. Was that your last drive?
That's
ever?
what I was wondering.
Yeah.
No, I think I went for another month.
Okay.
Fair.
The upside of doing that was, you'd have those guys, and then you'd have really hot girls that talk about their conquests. So
That was funner.
yeah,
That was
of course.
better.
because
I just love me some big giant black guy that's.
Of course you went there,
I
Bobby.
had to go the same way. I mean, it's hey for tit for tat. I mean, come on. That's just how it goes. They're looking for big giant people.
We're gonna add that to Bobby's little thumbs and big black guys for Bobby. BBC.
anyways,
Just say it.
That's how Bobby sounds when he gets that little laugh.
Okay, all right. So you live.
I live.
So he finished cursing you out, and then he left.
Yeah.
I think that's fascinating that he was, hey, you're not getting a tip. You're a sucky driver. Are they very honest? Are people honest like that with you very often?
Not
Or-
really.
or most
I
people?
get quite the opposite. They'll do it in the app, but they won't do it in person.
Yeah.
So that was nice of him.
Well, here, hold on. Did they give you like a 1-star in the app, or did they?
Did you get a bad review?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bad review.
Oh, okay.
So he did both.
Oh,
All
jeez.
around.
Oh, you just got it.
I decided that time frame is just going for drinkers, and
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
so I was like, but the reason why I picked that strategy because it was local. I could just go one bar hop to
Yeah.
the other, and I didn't have to go on the freeway. So when they said go on the freeway, I was like, oh shit, like what am I gonna do?
And the fear for your life outweighed the fear for the highway. That's good to know, right? Just threaten yourself all the time, and you'll be able to get on the highway, no problem.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Just have somebody with you with a gun to your head, and you'll drive fine all the time.
Maybe a metaphorical gun.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I meant real, but I mean, if it's not real, then it's not going to be
That's
effective.
the situation.
Maybe your first ride. Yeah. I'm right. Yeah.
Understand? What are you afraid of? Right? I bet you don't care right now, do you? You got a gun to your head, baby. You're going to get over this. Trust me, I am a certified something. I think it's actually called certifiable, but whatever.
certifiable.
We're going to get you over your shit right now. Okay.
Explain that one.
I was a little bit into that. Wow.
You did that to me.
You do it.
I
a little
did
too
that
well.
to actually I did do that to Ryan. I took him on the highway and I was going probably 100 miles an hour in and out of traffic.
Yeah, I hate.
Please tell me
Ryan.
without the gun.
I
though.
hate.
Oh yeah, I didn't have the gun.
I don't like the HOV lane.
Oh, and I love that.
That's
he
the
went-
best one.
I like
I know,
it.
right?
Yeah.
He went right there. We
Oh
stopped.
yeah, I went right there and almost clipped a couple cars because I figured hey, let's
Intentional, yeah.
this
Get him
is
over
what
his
is it
fear.
called?
Shock therapy.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Shock therapy.
Actually, nowadays I can be on. We drove on the freeway just recently, so
Yeah, and I was very impressed because I almost hit a couple cars.
Yeah, you were nuts, man.
And you were like, you'd never even grabbed anything real fast or started crying. You didn't do any of that stuff.
Bobby, you seem like you get too much pleasure out of this.
Hey, it's because I love
I like it. I guess.
I love people.
Next time I take Ryan, now I know what to do.
Bobby is a service to humanity. He is making all of us better drivers. He's here talking about clipping people and stuff.
Hey, you know, it's all in jest. It's fun. This is a fun show. Anybody that's listening, if you're taking us too serious, then you need to listen to a different show.
Just pull it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Pull it out of your ass? What?
Stick out a stick.
Your ass, Bobby.
Did I really have to explain that?
I just, hey,
Bobby's still thinking about the big.
Thinking there are probably stupid listeners out there. There are people that are stupid that probably.
What do you want to call our listeners? You want to call them stupid?
You know, hey, they might think that there are some podcasts that call their listeners by stupid name or crappy names, and they freaking love it.
Okay, fine. What about our Uber bitches?
Kind of like it. I don't know.
Uber bitches.
You Uber bitches out there listening to the show. Welcome. If you take that too serious, then this is not the show for you.
Yeah. It's still up for debate. I don't know if we'll be fine.
Josh was like, Uber bitches. I don't think I want to be a part of that. Good.
Meet one of our listeners, like, oh, hey, yo, Uber bitch.
Just don't get a tramp stamp.
Oh my gosh, if they had a Uber Tails tramp stamp, would that... Okay, if anybody does that, I don't know what I'll give them, but got to think about that. Oh my gosh, Uber Tails in our logo looking thing on the back of their bottom.
My God.
Holy crap, that would be... We would have become the show if that happens. That would be... Because how many people have Joe Rogan tattoos on there? It's probably a lot.
I have no idea.
Probably a ton. Just saying.
Jesus God.
Josh was yeah, you know, guys, I think I'm going to retire from the show. Bobby, you know, he had that energy drink before the show, and I think it put him over the edge.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
Okay, calm down, Pete. Okay, I'm telling myself to calm down.
Yeah, so he chews you out, basically. He gets out, he leaves. They give you a bad review, no tip.
Yeah.
Do you keep driving for the night?
That's what I wanted to know, too.
Did you stop?
Yes, I did.
You kept driving?
That was it.
Okay.
That nerved you so much that you did have to stop that night.
Yeah.
You're
Drove
like, I'm
home,
done.
not using the highway.
No.
You just driving downstate going, oh my gosh, I'm still alive.
Were you like, what was your like energy level at that point? Were you like hyped up, or were you just like still in like panic mode after?
Yeah, the adrenaline was pumping. There's a really sketch. Like, I don't drive with that many sketchy people in my life. Usually it's, well, I guess Bobby's sketchy.
Yes.
There's me. I mean, you never know
Bobby,
what the hell's going
different type of sketchy.
What'd you say?
I said Bobby's a different type of sketchy.
Just sketch. He's just sketch.
It makes sense that you have a black car now, Bobby. The pieces are like, it's in there just churning.
Oh, damn, man.
Man.
Anyways, so
I had to preface it because they were talking about white and
You had to preface that.
So
yeah, you had to. I mean,
No,
it
it wouldn't have made any sense.
Yeah, if
Anyway.
they weren't talking about white bitches.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
and we're talking about Uber bitches. See, it totally
absolutely,
works,
right?
man. It
Full circle.
totally works.
full circle.
Full circle. Now the next, and I know you guys give out podcast cards to
Absolutely.
your
Yeah,
people
all the
that
time.
ride.
Yep.
Man, I would think that most people would get that we're here really just not taking this super serious and just kind of having fun with it, with the human condition, the human beings that are in the car. I mean, this is really just us having some fun. And if they can't get that,
Oh, exactly. Well, I mean, like we
you guys
talked
can
about,
say it for me.
yeah, like when we first started talking about doing the show, the whole concept was make it as if we're just hanging out at a bar, telling some jokes, telling the story, having a good time with it, and just having some laughs. That's really what it's about.
Yeah.
And I think so far, I think we've been succeeding.
Absolutely. I think we have.
Yeah.
And Ryan, thanks for being on the show. And I think that was a good tale. I mean,
I think so too.
Anytime you almost think you're going to die, I think that usually means it's going to be kind of an interesting story. Either that, or you're going to, go have a threesome in the house with the guy and the lady, like Brad.
Definitely possible.
Yeah.
I mean, those are,
Yeah, I guess it would have went a different story if I was, into that.
Like Bobby? Oh my God. I didn't see it.
I don't drive these people. I've never even been in an Uber. Maybe that's why.
Oh, we'll see.
Cute driver. Anyway, I don't. I've lost control. All right. Hey, let's really quickly go over some gripes and delights. So on the show, Ryan, these guys take turns talking about gripes, things that they like, or things that they gripe about, or delights, things that they like about driving. Oh. So if you've got one of those,
and even something that maybe a passenger's done that you like, or something that they do that just really irritates you.
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
As a driver,
I kind of want to hear Ryan's.
Yeah,
I'd love to hear Ryan. What do you got for a delight or a gripe?
Either way,
you can pick one, choose two, whatever you want.
Yeah.
You do whatever you do, but don't do the driver. I mean, I don't know where that came from. Just don't.
Only if he's Joshua, right?
I'm okay. I'm good. If you see me out there,
delight. I'm gonna say after that, I would say delight.
Okay.
I got to meet a lot of cool people. So,
anyone that stand out, or anything, like any in particular person that maybe changed your life or did something exciting for you?
Maybe it's a gripe now.
What do you mean?
Now, let me say this differently. Delight as a passenger. I recently went to Vegas and just had the best time with one of the drivers. We just talked. Even in Georgia, when I was in Georgia, she was telling me all the places to go visit and stuff. So it was just, and I had a chance to be a passenger in Spain for an Uber, and that was really, I almost died there too. But that's another
story.
Did they go on the freeway?
Yeah, their freeway, they're a little different.
Of course.
So it's a delight, basically good conversations, and when people are taking an interest in you. Yeah, you'd say that. Okay.
You enjoy when the driver is wanting to know about you and talk to you and tell you about things. I think that is all around for decent human beings. Most people like that.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the things in Spain was the gentleman told us, what to avoid when we do taxis or other Ubers. Don't drop your car. He'll pretend to drop something. Don't go for that. Like, make sure you hold your
personal belongings.
Because he will cap you in the back of the head. No, don't do that.
It was some scam. I can't remember. He was saying that they like.
Do not pick it up. Don't pick it up. Don't pick up the soap, dude. Don't pick up the soap. Whatever you do.
That took a different turn than I was thinking.
Bobby's going to PTSD.
Don't pick up the soap.
Yeah, I remember now. So you would give them the card, they would drop, give it, right? And they take it, and
oh.
So they did something. I don't know how they would get
pick
the
it
card
up and have a card scanner on their side of their
pants or something.
Wow.
Scan. It was great.
Anyway, you got a good tip from them.
Good tip.
Very good. Very good. What about you guys? Gripe or delight?
No, I'm good this week.
Yeah, I think Ryan did a good job summing it up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys agree too that
I
know you guys have said it many times that you love it when people are talkative and want to communicate and connect.
Yeah.
It makes the time, I'm sure, go by faster, and it's much more interesting.
Well, it's funny because I've even had people stay after and want me to finish conversing with them after the ride is over, just so we can finish the conversation. So it's
and you're okay with that, even though it's
if I don't have
money?
a ride waiting, then that's fine.
Do you guys do
I'm the same.
Tiered rides where you book them out? Can you do
reservations?
Reservation.
Yeah, we do reservations.
You do reservations?
I do. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Cool. Well, interesting. I always find it fascinating the in between all of the craziness, we actually do learn about the rideshare world and how it works. And someday I will take a Uber, probably.
Someday.
What's your problem with that, man?
I have a car, or if I go someplace, I rent a car.
You rent a car?
I'm
gonna challenge you.
I like having the control of
I
drive.
challenge you next time you go out to a place.
I am definitely a control freak.
I challenge you.
You challenge me
to take at least one and take it to the weirdest place, like not a weird place, but
yeah, I'm gonna take it
like
to
a
the
long
weird place,
like a
so I can have a good story if I live through it for the show.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be you know what would be a fun show to go on an Uber live and have our live equipment, and you guys come with me.
Potentially. Depends on where we're going.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. We've got to do that.
It's the challenge. Now we got a challenge.
Oh, you guys up for the challenge? You gonna come with me on an Uber?
Josh is like, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't like hang out with you guys out of this show. I mean, I went to the bar with Brad like once. And that was, that was a pity friend thing.
Jesus.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, that would be a hilarious show.
It could be.
I think
It could be.
if we get a good driver. If we get a crappy driver,
Well, yeah,
and that could be a
that
really
makes
good
it.
show
Exactly.
too, because we'll give him a lot of shit and tell him we're going to kill him.
That's taken.
I'm sorry. It's Ryan's fault. That's all I can say. He's got me all hyped up. No, it's all me. I'm a lunatic. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I apologize. Anyway, I think that's the show.
I think so.
All right, people.
I think we're done.
It's been quite the show. Everybody out there, if you're still listening,
I hope so.
for listening
Give us
to
just one more try.
Uber Tales, Don't Shoot the Driver.
Crazy today.
Take away his energy drink.
I know. Or give him another one.
I hope that was good for you guys, because I'm on.
He's still talking.